Hello, my name is Johanys Davila. I'm a journalist and I will be reading my most recently published article titled 1930 The Bar Hidden in Plain Sight. Ever heard people talk about the Great Speakeasy in Milan? Located near the Nivali district of Milan, Italy, lays one of the most successful and best kept secret bar. Ranked number 43 bar in the whole world is 1930. Originally established in 2013 by Flavio Angelillo and Marco Russo, the owners aim to create a private setting, yet comfortable bar, but only for those they see fit for their bar. As interesting as this bar might seem for a date night or girls' night, unfortunately, it's not for public crowds. But that doesn't mean it's impossible to get in. If you don't have a connection inside, the trick to getting into 1930 is by spending time in their sister bar, Mag Cafe. There you can spend time with the employees, getting to know the owners, and make a real connection that will allow them to get your admission into 1930. This process might seem long and dreadful, all for a bar, but trust me, this isn't any other bar in Milan. It is worth it. Here's a visual of the bar's location as well as the surrounding area according to Google Maps. Before, you would have to get the location written down in a message, and there you would go a couple blocks down in the city where you'll see a convenience store. You would tell the employee your name, and they'll grant you access inside the bar. But now, currently, it is in the basement of their other sister bar, Magla Pasterla. Now, the question is, what makes this bar so unique that it even made top 50 bars in the world? It's the creativity, inspiration, and history the bar is based on. Back in the 1920s, the Volstead Act was created to make alcohol illegal in the United States of America. This inspired citizens to create hidden bars called speakeasies. And in order to access them, you would need special entry. The 1930 took inspiration and decided to reenact this time period so people can experience the feeling of doing something secretive and the rush behind it, which is what Americans felt as they were sneaking around just to have a beer or a whiskey on the rocks. They even went as far to decorate the floors and the walls as if you were sitting in the living room of a 1920s home. So if you are a history buff with a love of mixology, this is the perfect spot for you. The concept of the bar alone is what drives people to get into 1930, but the cocktails is what makes them stay. The experience they live through this bar is like no other. Not only is the service excellent from start, but the cocktails created in the delivery behind the is a true appeal of the bar. They don't have your basic cocktails. Instead, they have cocktails dedicated to history, cultures, and religions. They do their proper research on traditions or special ingredients in a country and convert it into their cocktails. It can range from Africa to South America. In just one spot, you can sip a drink that was inspired by Asia and then try one from South America. What makes the drinks even better is not that they take cocktails already made in that country and adapt it. No, it's that they grasp the culture and make a whole new drink dedicated to it. For example, the Burnbow is a drink inspired by capoeira, which is an Afro-Brazilian martial arts that combines music and spirituality in one. 1930 was able to dedicate a cocktail for those who know the importance of capoeira and its meaning. The reason I decided to write an article on this bar is to showcase how the owners went beyond with the creation for it. This bar is too unique, and I think it's one of the best bars in the world. They not only made history fun, but they also want people to feel what it's like to taste the spices and ingredients from South America and have the bartender explain how the baobab cocktail is crafted with the tea made from the African baobab tree. This allows people to start researching, talking to others, and learning about different cultures or traditions. Today in society, we seem to focus only on ourselves or things near us, but we never wonder beyond that. Every year, we lose more humanity, and this bar gives me hope for a better society that still yearns for knowledge. You have to come with openness and the drive to learn to 1930, but it's an experience you will never forget or regret. Thank you.